Are Black women becoming extinct? That is the topic of this video. This has been a video that I have been wanting to do for months now, but I haven't had the chance to do it because of my busy schedule. But today I decided to take the time to do this video because I feel that it's needed. I feel like this is a topic that must be discussed. Last night on Bravo, a show called To Rome for Love premiered. And the show premise is several Black women going to Rome looking for love. These are single women who have been married or either divorced or single and just have had a hard time finding love. I thought that the show premise was a genius idea. It's actually an idea similar to one that Monique and I came up with 2 years ago. So when I found out about the show, I was all in. I wanted to see how their vision came across. And I watched the season premiere last night, and I thought it was very eye-opening. I thought that it confirmed a lot of the feelings that I have had about Black women and dating. Um, but I was so surprised by the feedback the show got last night. I went on Twitter to see what people were saying, and I was outdone. I was shocked. Here's some of the tweets. I'm not feeling this show. These women seem desperate, especially leaving their kid and family on the premise of Italian men loving Black women. If someone told y'all Black men love Black women, would you get back on the plane and come back? Women are being trafficked from Africa to Italy for prostitution. Do Italian men appreciate Black women or see sex objects? Yeah, the show is disturbing on multiple levels. Queens, there is a difference between being desired and feeling someone's fetish. Don't drink the Kool-Aid and don't watch this bullshit. And it amazed me, like all of the negative feedback that was given to this show, but it even amazed me more how it was so much negative feedback from women of color based on this show of Black women going over the seas to look for love. Now, the show wasn't, I'm going to go over the seas to find exclusively a white man. It's for love. There are Black people in Rome, in other countries. We ain't just Black over here in the United States, in America. So, and then it just bothered me how so many Black women were saying these women are being fetishized, sexualized. It's sad that they seem desperate. They dark and they ugly because all of the women are browner even than me. There was no light skin, no nothing. We're brown women. I think that bothered people for some odd reason I don't understand. Some guy said, are you at all familiar with the history of Rome and how Blacks and dark-skinned people have been historically perceived and treated by Romans? To say Black women aren't finding love is false. Y'all got to stop pushing that 1980s propaganda when the Black family was cracked out. From where I've sitting, I've had multiple conversations, even with Since You Asked, where there is an epidemic going on with Black women not being able to find love. I think that this show is insightful. I think that it is eye-opening. And I don't see what is wrong for Black women to expand their horizons when it comes to dating. If I feel like personally, and these are my thoughts and my feelings, that if you are a Black woman waiting on a Black man to love you wholly as he should, physically, spiritually, emotionally hold you down, you're going to be waiting a long goddamn time because there are slim fucking pickings out here when it comes to Black men. And I'm not saying that there are not good Black men out here. I'm not one of these women that feel like Black men are dogs and this, and that. But I'm just saying, I feel like men in general have issues. But I feel like if you are just waiting on one specific race of a man to make you happy and to be your husband or be your soulmate, I feel like you're limiting yourself. I, for one, am not waiting on just a Black man to be my partner. I am open to all nationalities and races. I was just so shocked by the feedback. And like I said, I was even more shocked that it was Black women being so negative about the situation when 9 times out of 10 is mainly Black women that are always complaining about Black men. So why wouldn't you as a Black woman want to celebrate your sisters going and trying to find love in a different country, to expand their palette, their horizons, to open themselves up to more than just is what is in their city or their town or their state. I don't see what's wrong with it. I feel like Black women have been brainwashed to think that they can only be with a Black man. If I'm not with a Black man, then I'm selling out, or a man of a different ethnicity will only want me because it's some like sick slave fetish that they're trying to play out, or what the fuck ever. How about a man could just like you because you are a beautiful, intelligent woman? What is wrong with that? And I'm like, if these same Black women took the time to see how I've discussed on this channel, how a majority of Black men nowadays aren't even dating women that look like me and you. They are dating women that are light skinned, long hair, weave down their back, soft curly hair, if that's what you want to call it, different color eyes, or either a woman of a whole different ethnicity or persuasion. It is a rarity where you see a Black man, especially a Black man of stature or who has wealth or money, date a woman that has the same skin color as him. I can only name about a handful of them on my hand, like the LeBron James of the world that have, their high school sweethearts, but everybody else, all of these men are dating women that don't look anything like their mothers that carried them in their womb. They want something totally opposite of them so they can have racially ambiguous babies that don't remind them of their Black ass skin. So it shocked me that these women were going off and dogging these Black women for being confident enough within themselves to not be afraid to want to date men of all different races or whatever, and not just stick and keep themselves in one box. When these same Black women that are bashing these women, y'all getting looked over every motherfucking day, every day. So let's have a conversation about this down below in the comment section. And to further prove my point about how I keep on saying as Black women are becoming extinct, I want you to take a look at these pictures of your favorite athletes, rappers, singers, musicians, politicians, whatever. Look who they have on their arm. Does she look like you or me? 9 times out of 10, hell the fuck no. So I'm telling you, if you are waiting around just for one specific race of a man to love you, you gonna probably be waiting, bitch. Because they ain't checking for your ass. Half of these niggas ain't checking for you. It has become drilled into our heads via music videos, movies, television shows that the lighter, the better. The whiter, the better. When you look at your favorite rappers' music videos, do you see any brown skinned girls? No. You see Puerto Ricans, Latinos, white girls, hella either light buttery skinned girls, but you don't see girls with my skin complexion or yours. When you're watching movies, 9 times out of 10, if there's a Black woman on screen, she's a Tessa Thompson, she's a Tracy Ellis Ross, somebody that is light enough to pass. On your favorite television shows, the Black girl love interest always has the big curly hair with the light skin. And then when you do see a Black woman that has the same color skin as us, she's either ghetto, she's the mistress, she has an attitude problem, she's unlovable. The Mary Janes, the being Mary Janes, the Tashas, the Olivia Popes, the How to Get Away with Murders, Viola Davis. They're always, highly sexual, combative. That's how we look when on television, when you look like us. So pay attention to how it has been drilled into our heads as Black women and Black men that the lighter the better. And that the darker you are, the harder it is for you to be loved, to be accepted, to be welcomed. Now our young boys, our young men are seeing these things, and that's what they are going after. They don't even look at people that look like you and I, because that's what they see on television. That's what they see. That's what they're seeing that is praised every day. You know what I'm saying? So it starts in the home, first of all. So when they see this shit on television or in the movie theaters or in your favorite magazines, They know that there's more out there than just that. So take a look at these pictures and let it seep into your brain what is going on really in the world. Because I see it every day and I'm peeping game every day. Oh, there go another one. Oh, there go another one. Oh, there go another. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with light-skinned women or anything like that. Never, that's not the case. I'm just saying that this is what is happening, where us as Black women are not being celebrated. And it's already hard for us as it is. So when it comes to finding love, it's even harder. So I'm just saying, keep your options open. Don't settle for just one thing, because half the time these niggas ain't just looking or settling for your ass. They want something as quote unquote as they feel better or bad, or she bad, that red bone bad or whatever. So it just shocked me these women, like I said, were going in on these ladies because they wanted more than just a Black man. And Black men are great. Don't get me wrong. I love them. If I end up with a Black man, great. But that ain't all I'm looking at, honey. So check these photos out and let it sink into your brain. What's going on out here in the world? Love y'all.
Giving me pleasure, pleasure, my fantasy simple. It starts with me in a really tight, short dress at the end of a bar. At the other end, they're giving me pleasure, pleasure, my fantasy simple. It starts with me in a really tight, short dress at the end of a bar.